YouTube. What's up? So I'm in the middle of taking down my cornrows, my Alicia Keys braids, and I figure I'll come in and check in with y'all and take out my braids here. So let's get right into it. As y'all can see, I've already gotten started. We've done almost half of my head, but I do definitely have a lot to still go. So I figure we can take them out together. Happy Saturday, y'all. What y'all up to? Let me know what y'all are up to in the comment section below. As y'all can tell, it's going to be taking out my hair and then wash day for me for sure. Because when these braids come out, we got a lot of work to do, okay? But yeah, y'all, let me know what y'all are up to today. As y'all can see, I'm up to this for at least the next hour or so. I've already been working on my hair for an hour, and I honestly thought I was going to be able to take these out a lot faster than I am. But it's been taking me a little minute. I don't know if it's the nails slowing me down or what. I see the nails, period. But yeah, these cornrows have been taking me a little minute to take down. So hopefully y'all don't mind if I come and take them down with y'all. Let me know. Go ahead and comments. Let me see. Just make sure y'all can comment and everything. Hope y'all having a great Saturday. I feel like I first woke up like at 7 o'clock this morning. And I was like, child, you do not need to be up this early. You can go right back to sleep. So I went back to sleep and I set my alarm for 9 o'clock because I feel like 9, okay, we can do 9. But 7 was crazy. Especially as somebody who is a late sleeper. I do not like to wake up early. I have no desire to get up at the crack of dawn. But y'all know it's been getting brighter earlier. So that's why I woke up at 7. Because like I woke up and it was super bright outside. And I'm like, oh, it's time to get up. And then I saw it was 7:30. I said, oh no, baby, it's time to go back to sleep. It's time to go right back to sleep. And I woke up again. I set my alarm for 9 o'clock, which is a lot more doable for me, especially on a Saturday. So then I woke up this morning. I kind of chilled and, just like scrolled TikTok for a little minute. Let myself really like wake up, acclimate myself, because I'm somebody, I cannot just wake up and start doing stuff. I cannot. I have to like let myself thaw out basically from the night before. So I woke up, I started scrolling TikTok, just seeing what I needed to do and everything. And then I was like, okay, now we can get up and get the day started. So I ate a quick breakfast. I had me some avocado toast and then some eggs. And then I was like, let me go ahead and just start taking my hair out so I can have this done and I can wash my hair and do everything that I need to do for today. I need to go run errands. Like I need to go to Walmart. Well, basically the only place I really need to go is Walmart. But I would love to go to Trader Joe's as well, but that's not happening today. I already know it's not a Trader Joe's type of day. But I do think it needs to be a Walmart type of day. So I still have errands to run and everything. But I was like, let me go ahead and start on my hair, get this done, get it out of the way. And then, whatever we do next, we can do next. So that is kind of my plan for today. I'm also supposed to be getting my Sephora order in the mail. So I ordered the brand new JaiChanellie fragrances. I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with JaiChanellie, which is a Huda Beauty brand. But JaiChanellie fragrances, they just dropped a brand new fragrance. It is their Yum Bougie Marshmallow 81, brand new. It's supposed to be strawberry marshmallow scented, and I just thought it sounded so yummy, y'all. So I actually ordered it the very first day it came out. I think it was Monday. It came out on the Sephora app only, like Sephora app exclusively. So I ordered it off of the Sephora app, and it's supposed to arrive today. So I'm very excited about that fragrance and just getting my first impressions of that fragrance. I also bought the JaiChanellie Yum Pistachio Gelato, which, if you watch my channel, you know that I have actually reviewed that fragrance. And honestly, it was not what I expected at all, but I ended up growing to love that fragrance, y'all. I love it so, so much. And I'm running low, so I decided to buy another bottle. So yeah, I have two new fragrances coming in the mail today that I'm super excited about. Hopefully I'm able to get those so I can either unbox them for y'all, or maybe I'll unbox them on Instagram, but I definitely will be posting a review for y'all on my page. And very excited about that, especially as we get into like the holiday season. You know, this is going to be the season where you buy people, depending on who it is, you may want to buy them a pretty expensive gift, you know? So fragrances are a pretty good, I feel like, gift, because it's one thing that you have to think about, but because they're expensive, people know that you like put some effort into it, you know? And it's not like you just bought them something random and cheap. So I'm very excited to get into those fragrances. Meanwhile, I have also been expanding my fragrance collection. I don't know if y'all saw my video. I posted a shorts video about the new Lancome La Vie Est Belle Elixir fragrance. Y'all been sleeping on that, okay? I think it came out a couple of months ago, but I just reviewed it on shorts, like I said, and that fragrance smells so freaking good. Like, I'm so glad they sent that over to me, and I had to tell y'all about it. It smells so good, y'all. Also, a very nice winter fragrance, very perfect for this time of year. And honestly, if you know somebody who likes fragrances, it would be a really good gift. So I'll put y'all onto that, and I may just do a fragrance video as a whole so I can summarize everything that I just said. Y'all see the hair? Get into the hair, okay? I just took out this braid right here, so it's kind of doing like a zigzag pattern in the very front, and I just took this one out. So like I said, the top of my hair is where it gets the most, like, I don't want to say thick because I don't have thick hair, but it definitely gets the most dense at the top of my head. So y'all about to see a whole lot of hair start coming out very soon. I mean, coming out of the braids very soon, not like falling out of my head. So yeah, let's get into it. Also, thank you to everybody who left me kind comments on my last post, like on my page. I really appreciate that. If you don't know, I did apply for this year's Sephora Squad, and unfortunately, I was not selected for it, which I was very sad and disappointed about. But I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much to everybody who supported me and left me a testimonial for this year's Sephora Squad. Like, it means so much that you would take time out of your day to write anything about me. I really, really, really do appreciate that. So thank you so much to anyone who supported me in any capacity this year as it regards to Sephora Squad. Like, whether you liked a video that I was posting, because I was trying to post every single day leading up to the Sephora Squad. So however you interacted with that video, I really appreciate it. Whether you viewed it, whether you liked it, whether you commented on it, whether you left me a testimonial, whether you just left me an encouraging message, I really do appreciate it. And it's times like this when I remember, like, oh yeah, like I really do have a community on here that I've already fostered, and I just am very appreciative and very grateful for that. So thank you so much to everybody who help me in any way to work towards the goal of being in Sephora Squad. Unfortunately, I was not selected this year, but life goes on. Life goes on. We keep creating content, we keep creating and putting ourselves out there, and new opportunities come to us. So, yeah, I wanted to make sure I said that to y'all because I really do appreciate it. And I posted it on my page, but I want to make sure that I said it aloud because I really, really, really do appreciate it. Like, y'all are the goats for sure. And one day our opportunity is going to come, okay? It may not be the Sephora Squad, but it's going to be something, and it's going to be life changing. And I'm going to have y'all to thank for it. So I really do appreciate it. Especially since YouTube is like my biggest platform, y'all. I have the most supporters on here than I do on any other platform. Like more than Instagram, more than TikTok. So I really do appreciate y'all on here, especially because y'all really do be rocking with your girl. Okay? And your support does not go unnoticed. All right, let's get into it. Honestly, I think part of the reason that this is taking so long is that some of these braids I may have cut too long. Like, but I also don't know where my hair stops, so I want to be safe, better safe than sorry, because I literally have cut my hair out before taking braids out. It's actually a year ago. It was literally a year ago that I was taking a set of braids out. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was super tired, and I cut the hair right out my head. Thought my hair was such and such long. It was much longer than what I thought, and I chopped my hair right on off. So since then, I've been trying to cut my hair much longer when I'm taking out braids, which obviously means it's going to take longer for me to remove them. But hey, I'd rather take a couple hours to remove the braids from my head than cut my hair out of my head. Okay? So, there's that. What else is up, y'all? What's up with y'all? I haven't seen no comments. Am I missing them? Y'all probably like, oh, she's on live? Yeah, you girls on live. I'm gonna start trying to like do lives at least once a week. Just so I can pop in and say hi, you know? It's nice to post videos on the feed, the nicely curated, nicely edited videos, but it's also good to see people, you know, in real life. Like, what's up for real, for real. So, I'm gonna try to start posting lives more often. And y'all can let me know whether y'all like lives or do y'all just prefer, like, to watch a video and be done. Like, what's y'all vibe for real, for real? Because I'm trying to think about it. I do be watching some people's lives. I'm not going to hold you. Especially, like, on Instagram, for example. I feel like people don't really go live as often on YouTube. But I feel like we should change that, you know? Like, especially if people, you know, if your favorite platform is YouTube, then why shouldn't you be able to watch the favorite creators or the creators that you like go live on YouTube? You shouldn't have to go to a different platform in order to get that experience. So, yeah, let me know if y'all are interested in me going on live more often. We can start with once a week and then work our way from there. Whew. Got another braid coming up. Come on. Hold on. Sometimes when I start concentrating for real on the braids, I gotta stop talking, okay? I'm sorry. But I'm just trying to make sure I'm taking this out correctly. Okay. Especially like I said, when I get to the top of my head where most of my hair is, I'm also trying to make sure that I'm not creating any unnecessary tangling. So I'm detangling as I'm taking the braid out. Did I already tell y'all what my plan was for these braids? Can't remember if I told y'all or not. But here's the plan. Here's what I plan to do. I am going to take these braids on my head. I'm gonna do my wash day routine. So I'm gonna wash my hair. I'm gonna wash it a couple times actually, just to make sure it's nice and clean. I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna deep condition it. I think I'm also gonna do a protein treatment today. I don't know if I want to do like a full out protein treatment or if I just want to do like a protein deep conditioner. I might just do a protein deep conditioner or like the reconstructing conditioner from Sacred and reconstructing hair mask, because just making sure that I keep my hair nice and strong. So I'm gonna do something like that, something for moisture, something for protein or for strength today. And then I'm going to blow dry my hair. And then tomorrow I'm putting these braids right back in my head. I'm putting in another set of braids, y'all. I really liked this hairstyle. And unfortunately, the first time around, I wasn't able to film it for y'all. So I want to film it this time around so that y'all can see how to do it. So that's another reason why I want to do this hairstyle again. I really liked it. I wore it for a couple weeks. So we're going to take it out, start right over. And then y'all can get the tutorial, because I know that's what y'all want. The hair tutorials, right? He said, Jayla, bring us the hair tutorials. So that is what I'm trying to do. So yeah, that's my plan for today as far as my hair. Wash, deep condition, blow dry, and then tomorrow, braid. Now, y'all know I'm not a girly that usually does braids back to back, so this is not going to be like a habit for me. And because I only wore these braids for 2 to 3 weeks, it's not that bad that I'm putting braids back in. Now, I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm not going to keep doing braids back to back, but I am about to do braids back to back this time around. Especially since Thanksgiving is coming up. I'm going to be traveling back home to spend time with family. Well, we're actually traveling to... Y'all know I live in Miami, right? So I live in Miami. I'm from St. Pete, which is Central Florida. Miami's in South Florida. So I'm going back to St. Pete, technically going to Tampa, flying into Tampa. And then for Thanksgiving, we're actually going to spend the holiday with my god sister, and she lives in St. Augustine, which is North Florida. So I'm basically about to be all over the state of Florida this next week, which is why I don't want to have to worry about doing my hair. Especially when you're traveling, you want to just be able to get up and go. So that's why I'm putting braids back in my head. So I can be on the go, be able to travel and see my peoples and do my thing. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna enjoy a nice Thanksgiving with the fam. My god sister is cooking this year, and I ain't never had her food before in my life. So I'm very interested to see how she about to do the entire Thanksgiving dinner, because like Thanksgiving and I ain't never had your food before. Girl. Let's get into it. But she said she could cook, so we gonna see. We gonna see. No, I'm kidding though. Obviously, that's my god sister, so we can joke like that. Like, I've known her my whole life, so it's cool. It's cool. But yeah. So these braids are about to be multi-purpose, okay? Got a lot of things that I can do and accomplish once I put these braids in my head, so. And this gonna be my last braid on this side of my head, and then I'm gonna switch to the other side because my arm positioning is getting a little awkward. But yeah, y'all, what's up? 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 Ooh. Ooh, the way I'm about to scratch my scalp is about to be so crazy. And I can tell my hair is thicker up here because the amount of product and greasiness on the side of my head compared to the top of my head is completely different. Like up here, I can tell my hair is so thick, the product didn't even really get up here. Like, product wear. My hair said I'm gonna do what I want to do up here. Yeah, y'all, we halfway. Come on, halfway marker. All right, and y'all probably thinking like, why your hair look crazy? It's because half of it is already in a twist. So this is what it's really looking like. Hold on, let me take this out. Okay, so this is one half of my hair out of those braids, okay? This is what the hair is really giving. Okay? Get into it. This is what the hair is really looking like. And this is just half my hair, y'all. We have to do this entire other half. Oh my gosh. One half done. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist up this side of my hair since we're completely done with that. And then I'm going to move to the other side. Because my arm positioning, again, like I said, it was getting a little awkward. Getting a little uncomfortable. So I'm going to switch to the other side. And hopefully that'll be better. Okay, so let me go ahead and twist this right on up. And I can put it in a bun. And I can put it in a bun. Just like that, okay? So now let's do this side of my head. Y'all know I got my lock over here, so there's already less hair on this side of my head because of the lock. And I just feel like this side of my hair in general just has more hair on it. I don't know why, but it do. I'm trying my hardest to use my comb while I take these braids out instead of only relying on my nails and my fingers, because you are not supposed to be using your nails as tools, y'all. That's the biggest thing like nail techs say when you want your nails to last is don't use your nails as tools. But you know, like, I'm so used to using my nails as tools, but also it's like that's why your nails be breaking, and that's why they be lifting, and that's why they be doing this and that. So I'm trying not to do that as much, which is why I'm using the rat tail comb to take my hair out as much as I can, because at some point in time you do have to use your fingers, but for as much as possible I'm going to use the comb. Like now I feel like I have to use my fingers because the comb was just getting awkward. Oh, did I tell y'all that I added like the human hair pieces to these braids? So if y'all see these random pieces sticking out, it's because I added human hair pieces because I wanted to give like that goddess effect. Y'all can't see it as much now. Oh no, you can. Yes, you can. You can see it. Now I already cut these braids, so they were much longer than this. And then I had the human hair pieces in there because I wanted to give the goddess effect. I wanted to look fuller. Because you know, when you're doing cornrows, you only have what, 20 braids on your head. And I just don't like the lack of fullness, the lack of volume. So I added the human hair pieces to give me more volume. But I don't think I'm going to do it again for this style because they did end up getting like tangled and matted. And I wasn't about to be detangling no little scrawny human hair pieces that's coming out of a cornrow. So I think I'm going to just leave those pieces out when I redo this hairstyle. And I think I'm going to do beads at the end of my braids when I redo it tomorrow. But I'll keep y'all posted. And then, of course, I am going to post the video tutorial on here. So y'all will know what I like landed on. But I'm thinking just regular braiding hair. So I'm not complicating things. And then beads at the end. And then not do them as long. Because I did these braids to my tailbone. And there was no need for all that. There was really no need for all of that. So we're going to keep it cute. Keep it considerate. Keep it mindful. Keep it demure the next time around. These braids on the side be so hard because there's not a lot of hair in them, so it's harder to take them out. It's much easier to take out the braids that have more hair in them because this is so scrawny. Y'all can see my hair now. And I can put it in a bun. Make sure I'm not adding no extra tangles to my hair, child. Y'all see that? I see how it's tangling. So I'm trying to figure out what's happening. There we go. Much better. And just so y'all know, I'm putting all of that braiding here. I'm just putting it in a plastic bag and I'm gonna throw it right away when I finish. I can't wait to wash my hair, y'all. It's gonna feel so good on my scalp. Although I'm thinking about like, I was gonna wait until later today and like wash my hair in the shower. But honestly, I feel like I wash my hair more efficiently when I wash it in the sink and not in the shower. Like the shower be taking too long, and then sometimes you gotta get in and out when you're trying to do a protein treatment or a deep conditioning mask. Like I'm not trying to be in and out the shower. I just want my hair to be done. I want it to be clean, and I want to be able to move on with my life. So I might wash it. I might wash it in the sink. You said, hi, Foreign Tati. You said, any advice on letting go of the past and practicing self discipline within goals? That is an excellent question. Ooh, that is a really, really good question. I'm gonna start with practicing self discipline within my goals. I think for me, it's pretty easy to be disciplined on things that I'm passionate about, right? So I think the first question is like, are you trying to build discipline in things that you're passionate about? Are you trying to build discipline in things that you think you should be doing? Like, what's the area that you're trying to build discipline in? Because your passion, your willingness to do things is going to play a big role into like how easy it is for you to build discipline. But in my opinion, discipline is just about building routines. Like discipline sounds very rigid and very like, ooh, you have to will yourself into doing something. But I think it's just about building habits and building routines, and letting yourself fall into those routines and it becoming second nature to you. So the way that I do that is try to find just the way, like find things that are very natural to me. Like for example, I was talking about earlier, I posted every single day, a video every single day since September, August, because I was trying to become part of the Sephora Squad. I didn't make it in the Sephora Squad, so like I understand, like, dang, like you did all this and then you didn't even get the thing that you wanted. But I definitely think I built up my discipline in that process of being able to post consistently on all of my platforms. And it just became part of my routine. I just set a dedicated time to like, hey, this is when you're gonna edit your videos, this is when you're gonna look for video inspo. Just make it part of your routine, even if it's only 5 minutes of your day. And don't think about it as like, oh, I have to work so hard towards this goal and I have to achieve it, and if I don't achieve it, then I'm doing bad. Like, don't put as much like pressure on yourself when you're trying to build discipline. Just think about it as like building a natural routine. Like just have like you have to build a routine when you start a new job, or you build a new routine, for example, even if it's something silly like, oh, you have to take a different route to work than you normally do. Then you start becoming familiar with that routine or that route. Just like think about it as like, okay, I'm just adding something new to my routine. I'm gonna start with a little bit and then we're gonna work my way up to that. As far as letting go of the past, I think a lot of times when we spend so much time in the past is because we don't think our present is like worth it, or we don't think our present amounts up to the past. And I would encourage you to just like think of grounding techniques to like really ground yourself in the present. For example, if it's, I really want to enjoy the season that I'm in. Like, go out of your way to decorate your house for the season. Go out of your way to buy a new candle that is like the seasonal scent. Go out of your way to like put yourself in the present, even if it's like, something silly like, oh, this is the season that I'm in. And then you also have to think about like, what are the things in my day-to-day life that I really do enjoy? And that's a way to also ground yourself in the present. Ooh, okay, this is a really good point. You think your issue is you tend to get embarrassed as you see others advancing while I feel stagnant. Girl, I understand you, because I for sure thought I was gonna make the Sephora Squad this year, and then I was like, ooh, that's awkward. And the first thing I did was go and hide, like go and archive all of my Sephora Squad posts, because I was like, well, that's embarrassing, especially when people like expect things of you, they're rooting for you, and then you're like, dang, I let them down. Girl, it's okay to be embarrassed. It is okay to be embarrassed. And I think that like avoiding certain emotions in life is unrealistic. Like, you're not supposed to live this life without being embarrassed at some point in time. Like that's not human. And I sometimes I have to remind myself, you're not better than humans. You know, you're not better than the human emotions that are available to you. So sometimes embarrassment is part of that journey. And yes, you have to feel it and sit in it, but you don't have to wallow in it, right? It's something like, ooh, that was embarrassing. And then you kind of move on. Let me see. You thought had your best interest, took advantage of your kindness, and left you. Oh, okay. So it sounds like basically you were giving them the blueprint that they needed, and they then took that and ran with it without being like reciprocal in that relationship. Also, I felt that, I feel that, but you have to think about it like if you're able to give somebody the blueprint, if you're able to like be kind enough to people that use you or whatever you gave them to advance themselves, like that means you're just flowing with ideas, you're flowing with energy, you're flowing with creativity, and you may have been like investing in other people and helping them like get to the next level, but you have 10 times more energy, ideas, excitement, creativity, kindness for yourself to help yourself get to that next level too. And like I understand that it's embarrassing in terms of like, dang, they really like took advantage of me, like, or dang, I really thought they had my back and they was playing me. Like, I think that's such a valid way to feel, but at the same time, you're not at fault. Like, you're not the person at fault in that situation. Like, they did you dirty, and that's something they have to live with. It's not something that you have to live with, and they're not advancing if they're doing it by doing people dirty. Like there's nothing advanced about that. So they might be in a different place than you, and it might feel like they're advancing while you're stagnant, but think about how they got there. Like that's not an advancement. So I think we also have to think about the way that we like posture things in our minds. Like getting to a place by stepping on other people is not advancement. And that should not be our definition of advancement. But that also means you have so much more that you can pour into yourself if you have it to pour into other people. It may take you some time to rebuild and like fill yourself up because other people are draining you, but like you got it. You got it in you. It's been in you all along. And I understand being embarrassed by like friendships and being taken advantage of, can also relate, not in the same way of like people thinking that I had or they had my best interests, but just overexerting myself for friendships where there was no reciprocity, right? Relationships in general should have reciprocity. Like I don't believe in unilateral relationships. You should never be the only person giving in a relationship. You should never be the only person teaching in a relationship. You should never be the only person advising in a relationship. And if you find yourself, which I did, I found myself in a relationship where I was the advice giver, I was the cleaner upper, I was the fire putter outer, I was the Olivia Pope. You know, it's handle, I'll handle it. I was that person in a friendship, and first of all, that it just blurs the lines of like boundaries and like enmeshment, and you just become, your life becomes entangled with this person, and you think that you are responsible for like putting out all their fires, and that's not how relationships should be. And they also were not in the capacity to like reciprocate any of that stuff to me. Like I'm doing all the work here. Like what's the point of the friend? Like let's be real, what is the point of the friendship if I'm doing all the work? That's not a friendship. I'm providing a service at that point. So I had to sit back and think about that, and like, okay, does this person even have the capacity to give me what I need in a friendship? And it turns out they didn't. And when the opportunity came and arose, they definitely showed me that they did not have the capacity to regard me or think about me. So unfortunately that friendship ended. And I understand where you're coming from. Like you're like, wow, all these years I spent investing into this person, giving into this person, speaking life into this person, and they can't do nothing for me. Like I get it. And it hurts. And you have to grieve that friendship, and you have to give yourself space to grieve that friendship. But at the same time, like, baby, I don't want to be there no more. Like, there's a reason that you're not in that relationship no more. This would be a great time to kind of reflect, self-reflect, again, ground yourself in the present, moment and then take baby steps to building your new routine, which discipline will come with that. I'm not a believer of like, I don't know, being like hard on yourself. I think we have to give ourselves grace. So that's my 2 cents on it. Hopefully that helped. You can take again from that, even when you're, getting advice from people, take what you need, and if it don't apply, let it fly. Cause you know your situation, you know yourself better than anybody else could. So if it's helpful, take it and run with it. And if it's not, don't let anybody discourage you from doing what you know you need to do. Yeah, you listen. Reciprocity is a key to a mature, healthy relationship. If you've already established that they are either unable or unwilling to reciprocate in that relationship, that is not grounds for a healthy, mature relationship. So then it's like, okay, if I continue to pursue this relationship, what am I saying about what I want out of relationships? Because what I had to think about is like, dang, even though I did all this in this friendship, even though I did all this, gave all this, I was actually enabling the toxicity. Like, I definitely did that. Like, I'm part of the problem. Am I the drama? Am I the drama? Yes, I was part of the drama. I was part of the problem because I recognized unhealthy patterns. I recognized the red flags and I moved right past them. So what does it say about me that I'm continuing in a relationship where I know there's no reciprocity? And then you have to like sit with that and think about like, well, are you holding on to it because of the history that y'all had? For me, like it was a friend of 10 years. So that's what it was. I was like, well, I have history with this person. Like, I don't want this to just, 10 years is a long time. But again, what is it saying about you and where you are if you are willing to pursue an unhealthy relationship? And then that doesn't even have to be like a bad thing on your part, but it may also just inform you of like the things that you need and the ways that you're lacking. And it's like, well, maybe I just felt like I needed somebody to take care of. And why is that? Why do I feel that maternal need to like take care of somebody in that way? But I think it's all just ways to learn more about yourself, right? Learn about yourself, learn what you will and will not tolerate. But yeah, if there's no reciprocity in there, that's just not signs of a healthy relationship. So we got to keep it moving. It was nice. It was nice knowing you. Peace and blessings, love and light. Hopefully you can take what I gave you and build something great upon it, but I can't be here no more. You know? Why I feel like I'm taking out the wrong braid? Because I am. Not me. Hold on. Let me stay organized. So I'm gonna take out, I started that braid, but I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna take out this braid instead because I do not want my hair to be all over the place. That's how you get tangles. So I'm trying to stay as organized as possible. But yeah, child, it happens. It happens. Losing a friendship that's a pain nobody prepares you for in life. Okay? We need more movies about grieving relationships with your besties. Enough with the rom-coms. We need more heartbreaking friendship storylines, okay? Because that is something that hurts like no other. That feeling of betrayal, that feeling of abandonment from a friend, oh yeah, that hits different. Okay? So I need more of that represented in the media so I can feel seen and heard. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting quiet because sometimes I gotta concentrate when I get to a certain braid or I get to a certain part of the braid. Because if I don't concentrate, stuff start getting messy real quick. Yeah, we gotta do more girl chat, y'all. We gotta talk more. We gotta catch up more. Cause listen, I've gone through it. I'm going through it. This is actually the situation I'm talking about is recent. So this is something that I'm still processing as well. So I understand where you're coming from for sure. We gotta talk more about it. I feel like I'm tugging up. I keep saying this, but like honestly, taking these braids out is more tedious and a little painful because the way I'm pulling on my hair in the back, it's because of the tension right there, even though it's only a little bit of hair right there. So just be careful when you're taking these braids out because this sensation is it's not giving. It is not giving. Yeah, y'all, let me know if y'all want like more conversations, on my page, more things that we could talk about like this. I feel like I try to do like the get ready with me's, but that's only like me talking about me. I don't always want to talk about me. So I'm thinking maybe we just talk more as a community more. So I can start posting like Q&A videos or just like, girl chats, girl talks, and we can talk more as a whole about things that we're dealing with, things that we may have in common, especially like just similar situations where we're trying to navigate through it. Because it's just so much more helpful when you have somebody who understands what you're going through for real, for real. Like, it hits different. Oof. Now, I will say these braids were not tight at all. Like, they were not tight in the slightest. So, they did not hurt me at all. It's just a little tension as I'm pulling on the braid to take it out. But oof, choo choo choo. I cannot believe how long it's taking me to take these cornrows out. This is crazy. Honestly, I should have got up earlier than what I did to start this. We need to be done at 1:30. Cause I already told y'all I gotta go to Walmart. Walmart about to be packed. I don't know why. I should have went to Walmart in the morning. Like in the morning. I don't know if Walmart gonna see me today. It's gonna be so busy. Oh my gosh. I hate shopping, y'all. Ooh, okay. Do you think college equates to a success? Most people say you won't be able to get a good job without a degree. Very interesting. I think in the age of social media and influencer industries, um, does college equate to success? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think we live in, hold on, I'm gonna have to plug my phone up real quick because she's about to die. But no, and I'll tell y'all why. As somebody who not only has an undergraduate degree, I have a bachelor's degree, I also have a master's degree. College does not equate to success. It does not. But hold on, let me grab my charger real quick and then I'll answer that question. Cause I do not want the phone to die on y'all. No. Okay. Real quick. Sorry, y'all. I gotta change the angle and everything, child, because I gotta plug this phone up. Okay. Let me re-situate myself. Okay, so let's talk about college degrees and equating it to success. No, college degrees do not equate success. I think that depending on the industry that you're interested in and depending on the industry that you'd like to work in, a college degree may absolutely give you a higher predictability of getting a job. There are certainly jobs and careers that require you to have a college degree. There are certainly jobs that will look upon you more favorably if you have a college degree. So I do think it helps to widen your net as far as being able to get a job. But do I think it equates to success? Absolutely not. We have to think about some of the richest people in the world do not have a college degree, okay? Mark Zuckerberg dropped out of college, okay? Beyonce ain't go to nobody's college, okay? The people, like the most famous, some of the richest people that we know do not have a college degree. So does college equate to success? Absolutely not. There are also plenty of people who have college degrees who are unemployed, who literally can't find a job. Like, we just live in a time where the market is hard in general. So does college equate to success? Absolutely not. Do you live? Sorry, I'm so sorry. I just started scratching my head and dandruff just popped up. But do we live in a time and place where there are certain degrees in certain fields where like your college degree is required? Absolutely. I scroll LinkedIn all the time, and you see like college degree required or bachelor's degree required as one of those qualifications. So does it help? Again, help open you up to more opportunity? Sure, depending on your industry. Not all industries require a degree. My degree is in molecular and cellular biology, my bachelor's degree. My master's degree is in medical sciences. If I were to continue to pursue the medical field or the healthcare field, I absolutely need a degree. Okay? You can't do anything in the healthcare field or healthcare industry as a healthcare professional without a college degree. So again, depending on certain fields, yes, you need a degree. Like, you need a degree. Your doctors have degrees, multiple, you know? But if you want to be an influencer or a YouTuber, do you need a college degree? Absolutely not. There are children on here that are stars. They don't know nothing about no college. Okay? You know, like actors, actresses. They don't need no degree. They do not need no degree. Do a lot of people, don't get me wrong, there are actors that did go to school for theater, for drama, and that do have degrees, but do they need them? No. I think they could have gone and just worked at their local community theater and worked their way up in the theater industry and had the same amount of skill sets without having that college degree. So I really think it's highly dependent on the field that you're trying to work in. And I want us to get away from the idea of like education will save us all, because it won't. Unfortunately, it will not. It will not save you from much of anything. You can hope and pray and believe that you having a college degree will open you up to more opportunity and more things. And that's probably true in a lot of industries, but that's not absolute truth. Okay? That is not absolute truth. It's also not everybody's path. I think it's a very expensive path to try to force people down who don't want to go down said path. Like college is not cheap. So telling people that like, hey, you are required to spend $100,000 to get this degree before we consider you successful. That's not everybody's life. That's not everybody's experience. And if people are adamant about not going to college and they don't have any interest in college, please don't make them people go to college. Please do not put them people in debt for something that they don't even want to do. Like, let's be for real. Exactly. The majority of jobs want to see that you have experience in the field. Now, do they like the degree just as like a check mark? Yes. But if you have the experience in the field, can you get the job? Absolutely. Now, I will say that when it comes to that, you can have experience in the field, but sometimes having that degree will inherently get you paid more. Whereas the experience may not. But I will say, even in the position that I'm in right now, I work in marketing. My biology degree does not help me on a day-to-day basis in my marketing role. What it does, however, is say I meet the minimum requirements of X, Y, and Z. It puts a different perception on me. But I think I got the job because of my experience. You know, I used my experience on social media, my experience building my personal brand in order to pitch myself for that role. So it was the experience that got me the specific job, and the experience is what informs what I do on a day-to-day basis, not the degree. Yeah, scholarships and FAFSA definitely helps. I think, so with my undergraduate degree, I think the majority of it was paid for through, I had merit-based scholarships, but I also had really good financial aid. So the last year, my senior year of college, I didn't pay anything. My freshman through junior years, I paid very small amounts. I probably paid a total, when I say I mean my mama. Probably paid a total of $5,000 across those first 3 years of my college career. And then my senior year, I didn't pay anything. Mind you, I went to a very, very expensive school. My tuition when I was in school, which is 10 years ago, the tuition was $63,000 a year. Now it's in the 70s. So that school is very expensive. And for me to only have paid $5,000 total, like, that was really good. So I definitely had a lot of help with scholarships and financial aid for sure. So it doesn't have to be expensive. I also went to a private college, a private institution. If I would have went to a state school, I could have gone to any state school in the state of Florida for free, because I had the Bright Future Scholarship. So I really did not have to pay for college. I basically chose to pay for college based on off the college that I wanted to go to. But college does not have to be expensive, but it's also, we have to be realistic and knowing that everybody's not going to get a scholarship. Everybody's not going to get, if they have financial aid, everybody's not getting merit-based scholarships, you know? Like, those are pretty far and few in between. So paying for college is a really, really, really big conversation, as it should be. Because realistically, not everybody can go to school for free, you know? So it's good to have that conversation. My master's degree, I paid for out of pocket. It's paid off, by the way. Okay. That's one thing I did before. When did I pay off my master's degree? I think I paid it off either in 2019 or 2020. Because I was like, I want to go into the new year without any debt. But I paid for that out of pocket. And yeah, that's all paid off, which I'm very glad that I was able to do. And I paid for that. Okay. So that's not a lot of people's experience, you know? A lot of people are in debt because of school, because they were told to get this education in order to get a good job, but now they have to keep the job in order to pay for the education that they got, you know? Especially, I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends are lawyers, attorneys. A lot of people that I know went to med school, they're doctors. They are hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt right now as we speak, in this present day. Do they have amazing jobs and amazing salaries? Yes, but they're also in debt because of the education that they needed to acquire in order to get the degree that they have. So I just think, does college equal success? I don't know. Do debt equal success? There's a lot of other factors that come into play when you talk about college. So, and yeah, no. There's too many people out here on the internet doing a big one that do not have a college degree for college to equate to success. It's just not the environment that we live in anymore. I feel like that was the rhetoric for a couple of decades, especially in the Black community. That like education was your key to success. That's not the landscape that we live in anymore. So you have to be mindful of times. Oh, child. I'm so tired of taking these braids out. I need eyes in the back of my head, because what's happening back here? What's really going on back here? But yeah, if anybody feels like they have to choose between college and experience, I think, again, it depends on the industry, but experience takes you far, y'all. Experience takes you so far. Not to say that degree, again, doesn't open doors, but experience takes you so far. How many braids do I have left? 1, 2, 3. I was about to start humming, but then I realized y'all probably don't want to hear me sing. So I'm going to just ask y'all about the song that I was about to hum anyways. Has anybody listened to the new Flow album? Flow is a British R&B girl group. 3 girlies. Renee, Georgia, and Stella. I love their album. And I was just about to start singing their songs. And I'm going to see them in concerts in April because they just announced their US tour. I was supposed to see them back in, when was that? September, October. They were supposed to be on tour with JaiChanellie, but unfortunately our tour date in Miami got canceled because of the hurricanes. So JaiChanellie rescheduled to December. So but when JaiChanellie rescheduled, Flo is no longer on the lineup. So Flo's no longer going to be touring with JaiChanellie, which I was super sad about because I really bought them tickets because of Flo. Like, I've seen JaiChanellie in concert already. I do love JaiChanellie, but I really wanted to see Flo. So that's why I bought the ticket in the first place. And now they're not even coming on tour with JaiChanellie. But when I saw that they announced their US tour, I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and get these tickets. So I literally bought my ticket yesterday to see them. And then I'm also seeing JaiChanellie in December. So it all worked out. And JaiChanelle's now bringing Destin Conrad, who I also really like his music. Destin is also from Tampa. And y'all know I'm from St. Pete, so that's right across the way. So definitely going to support the home team. And Destin's music is like no skips for real. So very excited about that. These braids will also be in my head for that concert. So I'm going to try to do them nice and crispy and keep them crispy because the concert is on December the 6th. So that's not next Friday, which is Black Friday. It's the it's the Friday after that. So we're going to be on like the 2-week marker. So hopefully my braids still look good enough to wear to the concert. You know what I will say though that I didn't do to my braids, and I think they wore pretty nicely. Like, I do not expect, first of all, do not expect cornrows to look good after 2 weeks. So I wore them on for like 3 weeks. I knew I was pushing it. That's completely fine. But they did look good after 2 weeks. And what I did not do is I did not put any mousse on my hair, on my braids. Y'all know a lot of times when the girls get done, the girls including me, when the girls get done with their braids, they be putting mousse on the braids to set the braids. I did not do that this time. And I'm wondering if that helped actually with the longevity. I'm wondering if, you know, the mousse actually makes your hair revert faster and get frizzier. But I did not use no mousse the last time, so I will not be using it again this time around. And we're going to see what it's giving without no mousse. Ooh, look at all that edge control though. Okay, we rounding down, girl. We rounding down. I think I'm also gonna cut this a little shorter just because I can see my hair wasn't that long in that braid, so cutting it a little shorter to make it easier for me to take out. Let me put this up. Again, we're trying to keep the hair nice and organized. 3 more briggity braids. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut the rest of these braids. So that should help me with the takedown time. I'm not a, listen. Please don't do the religious propaganda in my comment section. It's not that type of party. LOL. Might have been cutting it close with the that second cut, y'all. Look at my hair. Now I know I didn't cut it because I can tell how like the frayed ends are, but look how close my hair is to like where I cut the braid. This is why I be leaving the braids long, because I never know. Am I cutting my hair? What's happening here? I think I'm okay. If I'm not, oh well. It'll grow back. But I don't think I cut it, just based off of how the ends looked. We almost done though. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And the good thing is we're getting close to the top of my head again, which means the braids should be getting a little thicker. And my thicker braids are always easier to try out. So messy, funny enough, the style I'm doing next is this exact same style that I'm taking out my head. So I plan to put these braids right back in literally tomorrow. Just because I really like the way that they turned out. But I was kind of stuck between doing them 2 different ways. So what I ended up doing, like this time around, I added the human hair pieces to the ends to give it like a goddess look, and I made the braids really long. But what I initially wanted to do is to make the braids, the cornrows, a little shorter, and I wanted to put beads at the bottoms. So that's what I'm going to end up doing. Honestly, I can't even tell you how long this style took me, because I did it over the course of a couple days. I had had a medical emergencies that made me have to stop in the middle of doing my hair. Um, I had like a family emergency that made me have to stop in the middle of doing my hair. So it was a lot of stop and goes. So I can't tell you how long it took exactly, but I am gonna record me doing it the second time around, so y'all be able to kind of see everything. I had these braids in my head for 3 weeks, which I personally think is pushing it for cornrows. Like, cornrows are a 2 week style. After that, you basically playing with fire. But they looked good after 2 weeks, so I would suggest wearing them for 2 weeks. Week 3, I was just pushing it for sure. And I also want to say, the way that they look now is not how they looked. Like, I literally went in and scratched the mess out of my hair last night and like made them super fuzzy because I knew I was taking them out. So they actually looked better than this, like while I was wearing them. If you go on like I'm trying to think, have I posted anything on YouTube with this hairstyle? I don't know if I posted anything on YouTube with this hairstyle, but I definitely posted like on TikTok and on Instagram while I was wearing the braids, and they looked really good even after having them in for 2 weeks. But I didn't add any like human hair up here, so this was all my natural hair. Sorry, not human hair. I did not add any braiding hair up here in the cornrows. I just added the braiding hair at the end. So that's also contributing to how long the style lasted. Yay! We love the twist community. I love being y'all twisters. Listen, I am going to give y'all a set of twists before the end of the year. I think I'm going to actually do like regular mini twists with my natural hair only, no added hair. So that probably will be after these braids. That probably will be my next protective style, because I haven't done twists yet. Have I done twists this year? I don't know if I've done twists this year. So I think I might do that like after this next style. Or to carry me over into January. You know, that might be my very first style of the new year is mini twists. But I haven't done them in a while. Oh, you know what I was trying to figure out how to grow my hair out, because last year, I literally doing something very similar. I accidentally cut my hair while doing, taking out braids. So my hair was super uneven in length, and I feel like my mini twists wouldn't have looked good if I had worn them. So I hadn't been wearing the mini twists, but now my hair has grown out a little bit. I'm ready to get back into it. Nice. Flaxseed gel, yes. Flaxseed gel comes in handy for sure. I never got into flaxseed gel. Like, for some reason, I never hopped on that train. I remember I bought a bag of flax seeds and everything in order to make the flaxseed gel myself. I was going to actually follow a Natural 85 tutorial, but I don't know why I never did it. But yeah, it does keep the hair really moisturized. Like, when I see people who use flaxseed gel on their natural hair, it just always, their curls always look so juicy. So I definitely understand. It probably works really good, but I don't know. I just never got into it. Oh, of course. Thank you so much for asking me. And also, you know, it's good for me to be able to share with y'all, like, what I be dealing with and stuff, because it's not all just hair and, you know, makeup and smiles over here. I be going through stuff too. So thank you for allowing me to share with you. Ooh, we almost done, Chad. I'm on my second to last braid. Then I'll show y'all what my hair is looking like, and then I'm gonna have to go in this bathroom and get my hair together. I don't know if Walmart's seeing me, y'all. I need to go, though. I really do need to go to Walmart. I wish it was warmer outside. It's cold in Miami, y'all. It's like 70, 60 degrees. That's cold. I feel like if it was warmer, I'd be more ready to leave my house. Whew. That's very true. You know, it's very true, especially when people don't know your business like that. They don't know to necessarily, like, they can't judge you, you know? People in your life, whether they are for you, against you, whatever, it's sometimes hard for them to see the situation outside of their own bias. So I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. And they don't also, you know, they don't hold your past against you. Because they don't know your past. They only know what you're telling them. All right, we got one more braid. One more braid. Oh, last braid, y'all. Last braid. I've been waiting for this moment. I feel like I did a pretty good job of making sure that I used the comb to take out my braids and not just use my fingers. Very true. Very true. Very, very, very true. I don't think y'all understand the relief I'm about to feel when this last braid comes out of my head. Like, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't understand. Yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all do. Y'all been taking y'all hair out before, and when you get to that last braid, it just feels like a release. We in the final stages. Ooh, I done had my head cocked for a long time. I can tell. Feel a little crook in my neck. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're almost done. Almost done. All right, now don't start acting crazy with the tangles and stuff. I didn't realize how fat this braid was. We're almost done. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Not yet. Gotta get the very front of the braid. Oh, we did it. We did it, Joe. Oh my gosh. Y'all, we did it. This is the other half of my head. Oh, we did it. Those are all of my braids. Give myself a middle part back because that zigzag was bothering me. All right, y'all. This is my hair officially out of those braids. Only took us almost 3 hours. It's crazy. Yeah, y'all, this is the hair. We did it. Now I gotta go do my whole wash day routine and everything, child. But thank y'all so much for tuning in, and thank you to everyone who commented. Like, we really had some good conversation today, and I definitely want to do this more often, whether y'all want to do it on live or y'all want to do like official videos where we do girl chats and y'all can send stuff anonymously. So, you know, everybody not all up in your business, like you said, you know? But you can still get, you know, the nitty gritty of the conversation. So let me know what y'all are into. Let me go ahead and I need to start this wash day routine because, baby, look how dirty my hair is. Look how dirty. Like, this is gonna take a little minute, but we did it. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it, taking the time out of your day to spend some time with me. And hopefully I'll see y'all next week. Lives. Okay. We can do lives. Let's do lives more consistently. Let's plan on like a once a week type situation, and then we can go from there. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time, and have a wonderful day. Bye.